Hey guys, how are you? I hope y'all are doing amazing. So this is the second time I'm filming this video because I guess the first one was too long and it would not upload. And I went on a bit of a ramble the first time, so I think I'm gonna try and keep it a little controlled this time. So the first video was not a lot of what I planned, but I wrapped this hoop. Yes, I wrapped this hoop for a Dreamcatcher that I'm gonna make. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to take you guys along the journey. I will still be rambling, but maybe not go on such a rant that I went on. But yeah, so this is going to be a Spider-Man hoop. I did Google Spider-Man hoops, or Dreamcatcher, sorry, and they're a little hokey, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to make something hokey. Not that it's not gonna turn out hokey, but I kind of like hope it doesn't. So what I used is this, I don't know the word, macram something cord. Sorry. Yeah, so that's what this is. When I started this journey, I used twine, and I learned I don't like twine. So I got this cord, and I got it in a couple different colors, some colors that I just don't have in the twine. So yeah. And then I have a ton of string left. I plan on switching to wax cord, but when I buy stuff like that cord or the wax cord to replace the string, I try to use up what I already had and then buy new stuff to replace it. So yes. Also, I did put our daughter down for a nap, so you might hear her in the background fighting it, but it's okay. So anyhow, here's the plan. I have crackle beads. They're called crackle beads. And the set I bought just so happened, just so happened to have red and blue crackle beads. So I know it's not like a dark blue, but I have a string that I think matches pretty well. It's really hard because this lighting sucks. Pretty well with it. And I know it's not the darker blue, but this is what we have. And I also have black crackle beads with clear on the side that I plan on putting on the hoop as well, because I only have them in one size. The crackle bead set came in only one size, which means I don't have as many. So, and I need them for the bottom part, because I remember how much I said in the last video about it, but I don't do feathers. Tried it, hate it, not a fan. So yeah, I do different style now. I just do beads at the bottom. But I did find this at Michael's. I don't know if you can see it. This lighting is horrible. At Michael's. Bazam. It's spiders. Maybe, I'm afraid if I turn the lighting, it's gonna be so harsh. It kinda is. But they're spiders. Aren't they cool? So I plan on putting this, if I can show you this one. This one just has a web on it. This lighting is super hard to... Okay. This lighting has a web on it, and I plan on putting it here so it can dangle, and then one of these spiders will go in the middle, and the rest of them I'm going to, this one is for my friend's son. She does not know I'm going to make this. I'm putting his name on each dangly part, and I'm going to do it with these. So again, I'm not a professional, this is a hobby, so if it doesn't look good, we just won't talk about it, okay? We just won't talk about it. But I'm not just gonna have a red hoop and black webbing. I am also going to wrap the blue string that matches the beads around the hoop. So that is what I'm going to do. And yes, I always get way more than I need because I never know how much I need. And then this way I can just use the excess on something else. If I could have showed or upload the video that I did, I have enough of this that I pulled to wrap this. I have enough of it to probably wrap another one. Okay. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. So as you see, this is already tied. I would have untied it to wrap this around, but I double knotted it. So, but basically what I did, the reason this is tied here is because I pre-webbed the first line of web because I like to make sure my spaces are evened out. So with this, I can mark it, and I do mark it with a Sharpie pen, and I put little black, I don't know if you can see it, probably not because the lighting's horrible, little black dots along where the string's supposed to go, so the string covers the dots, you don't notice that they're there, so that when I bead, it's so much easier to find the placement, because it's a lot harder to web when there's already beads and then you have to remove the web because of the spacing and stuff. So yeah, but especially when I'm wrapping, it's a lot easier. The only thing is I never know if I should do the first round of bead first and then wrap so the string goes behind it or on top of it or whatever, but we're just gonna do it this way because we're just gonna do it this way. Okay. So I'm gonna try and put it right behind this black one. Okay. And whoever does this, if you're like, oh, you're doing that horribly wrong, I'm sorry, I'm new at this. Again, this is a hobby, it's not a job, so I would love to learn new things, but please don't be harsh or super judgmental because I've just been figuring this out as I go. Have not done like YouTube videos or anything. Literally just figuring it out. And so far it's been a good time. So far it's been a good time. So I guess while I wrap this hoop, I can ramble like I planned on it. So to give a little backstory, again, I don't remember how much I said in my previous video, in my non-ASMR life update video. I apologize. I recorded that video so many times. I don't know what I said and what I didn't say in the final one. And no, that was not you. My light did flicker. So this all started because I originally, if you've seen my other videos, I collect Dreamcatchers. You're probably tired of hearing me say I collect Dreamcatchers. So with that being said, we're gonna go from the back. With that being said, the ones that I make I'm not keeping, but the original idea was I had a hard time with breastfeeding and it really sucked, and so I kept a little bit of breast milk because I wanted a little memento for it in the hopes that the next time we have a kid it can help remind me that if I'm struggling again, I did do it once, even if it was for a short period of time, that I can do it. And I looked up breast milk jewelry, and if you've ever looked up breast milk jewelry, it's expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. I mean, like, they have rings that are $350, and you still have to pay shipping to and from of your milk. It's crazy. And I guess I get it. I don't know. to be honest, I don't know why it's that expensive, but it is, so there's that. And I don't wear jewelry like that. In my old videos, you probably see me wearing a lot of jewelry, but the problem is once it comes off, it normally stays off. And it will come off for random reasons, like maybe I went to the beach, or I just took one off for a moment to do something, and then I forgot to put it back on, and then it just stays off forever, except my ring. So yeah, and even like these earrings that I have, they're I don't know what they're called. I was gonna say infinity hoops. I don't know if that's what they're called. They're called Huggies, actually. I think that's what they're called. Like the diapers. But the back goes into itself, so you don't have a back that sticks out. I would show you, but it takes forever for me to get these out. But it's smooth in the back. There's nothing sticking out, and that's why I normally don't wear earrings, because, again, once I put something on, it's either going to stay on, or once I take it off, it stays off. So these I wear every day. I don't have to worry about it. I sleep in them, whatever. But if I have breast milk jewelry, that's not really something I want to wear every day. That's something special. And I don't want jewelry. I don't want to pay $350 for jewelry that's going to sit in a box. Like, that's crazy. But then, like, another thing was, they have rings, and if I bought a ring, it would only have like one stone, or you could put multiple like of the same breast milk in it. But if, God willing, we have more children, I would have to pay for a new stone and a new ring to have it restoned, because like it's a lot that goes into it that I just found to be a lot, and it didn't need to be that much. So I figured you can use breast milk preservation powder and turn the breast milk into a powder and put that in resin, and then put resin in silicone and make beads out of it. So I thought that'd be super awesome to make a breast milk beads to put on a dream catcher. I thought that'd be really nice and sweet, and I can make multiple for each kid, and it not be, I was not paying attention, and it not be something that would be too much in my house, because I have a ton of dream catchers, but at least it would be unique to each kid and each journey, and that was kind of my hope for it. However, resin can be expensive, and then I would have to buy the breast milk preservation powder, and then, the problem of the fact that I can't produce breast milk anymore. So I don't have a lot to experiment with. Right, there we go. I don't have a lot to experiment with, so if I mess up, I mess up. And until recently, all of the moms that are in my life right now, only one of them has been able to breastfeed exclusively. The other ones don't breastfeed anymore, and for the most part, I didn't start my Dreamcatcher journey while they were breastfeeding. So only one mom right now, my future cousin-in-law, she is able to breastfeed exclusively. So thankfully, we are basically best friends at this point. We were super close, so she is allowing me to test run my idea with her breast milk before I use mine. So that I'm super excited for. Once I can get that figured out, man, I can't wait to have finally my own Dreamcatcher, because that was the whole point of this journey. And then I bought all that stuff, and then to make Dreamcatchers, and then I realized, oh, well, I still don't have the rest of the stuff. The resin, the worry about my supply, things like that. So that halted my journey, and then I just started making other dream catchers. But yeah, once I figure that out, I would love to make breast milk dream catchers for other people, and they would have to cost, because I have to buy the preservation powder, and the preservation powder takes a day to set before you can even put it in resin, which also takes time. So that would, I would probably charge like $50 for that. I don't think I would charge any higher than that. But I certainly wouldn't be charging hundreds of dollars. That's definitely not the route I would go. I think 50 is pretty agreeable. I think. I don't really know, but I think so. To have a custom Dreamcatcher made. And I've made what I call birth catchers. I've made some where it has the baby's name and birthday and birth weight and birth time on it. Came out super pretty. So like that would be something I would add breast milk to. I think it would be nice. But anywho, so that's how I started. That's how I got here. And then I just stayed here. We did not expect this hobby to be something that I've done for about 3 months now. You probably heard me say it on my channel before. My personality is 0 to 100, which means I do everything at either all of my best, or not at all. And that's extremely difficult. I've started many hobbies before, and normally in about 2 weeks I stop. The motivation and the drive ends there. But this has kept me super busy. It's kept my mind super busy. People have asked me for stuff. I've had 2 people pay for Dreamcatchers, and they're like friends who I already made Dreamcatchers for, and they wanted one for someone else, and they paid for it. I don't know how I feel about getting paid for them, just because it feels weird. But at the end of the day, if I want more material and nicer stuff, I will have to charge. But nothing super expensive. I think I charged $15 for a medium hoop. This is a little bit bigger. This one's a little bit bigger, but I'd maybe charge $20 maybe for this. I don't think I'd charge more than that. But it also depends. Like anything, well, because I have some that I just made and I don't want them sitting in my house. I like Dreamcatchers. I have enough. I don't want the ones that I made. They're not special to me. They don't have meaning to me. So any of the ones that you see on my channel that I've shown you that have not been claimed, like this one is for a friend of mine, so I would not be selling this one. But any of them that you see on my channel that you guys like, just email me. I'll put my email in the description. Just email me and pay shipping to wherever you are. That's all I ask, and I'll send it to you. All you gotta do is pay for shipping and I'll send it to you. That's it. Now if you want one custom made, that's a different story. It doesn't cost extra in the sense that, like, if my friend wanted me to make this for her earlier, I said this would be about $20. It would still be $20. Just because it's custom made doesn't make it more expensive. So if you wanted something custom made, that'd be a little different. Depends on the size of the hoop. But other than that, yeah, if you guys want one that I've already made, email me and pay me shipping. And I'll ship it off to you. That easy, that simple. Not really saying any of you guys want what I got, but if in the off chance. But anywhoozle, I am gonna cut this video just because I don't know if it will upload or not, but I will keep recording this journey, so I will see you next time. Bye.